Hello, this is Martelotic back for another video. This time in the Soviet Union. Hope you liked the two videos I made yesterday. I hope you enjoy these other ones coming out soon. The gaming videos I made. There'll be another CWIC one next month, and I'll send out the next people who acknowledge TFR existence, who were from the game are now in reality, or how you say it. And the other animations are still in production. Although I have done the second speaking part. So, hey. Anyway, let time pass. And the Malaysian National Liberation Army capitulated. That was surprisingly quick. So yeah, maybe still be able to get that failed Israeli airstrike in Egypt. Despite the bonus behind the immense skill of our pilots, their pilots, Operation Moked has ended in failure. It appears that the aircraft lacked elements of surprise. The Egyptian observers and radar crew were able to communicate the movement of fighters' efforts and interrupt or overwhelm communication systems and had failed. Although the speed of our attacks didn't leave many Arab planes out in the open, heavy anti-aircraft fire has scrambled several enemy planes for the attack. Many bombs, missiles, and targets of efforts on conduct strafing runs enemy fighters on the ground is not possible or accurate. We lost several fighters and did not inflict damages. Operation Focus is called for. This failure will see us at war with the Arab enemies, possibly an intact air force, and now we must fight to protect the airspace and people. An embarrassing display. Indeed it was. That was about the second of the day. Oh, set bugs. Speaking of which, continue to watch you like a hawk. So I got you. That's good. My GDP is 5 times bigger than yours. What the hell? Where's our GDP? How would they have a better GDP than we do? What the hell? Dumbass game. That's what I'll say. Okay, so that's a complete failure. What do you have 1,000? Now what do we have? Wait, GDP is that one. Yeah, we do have 5 times that GDP. Would that be 4,000? Okay, since we can't do you. Detroit riots. In Detroit, after police raided an unlicensed after-hours bar in which they detained partygoers celebrating the return of 2 black GIs from combat, a crowd erupted into violence. Rioting soon spread across the area. The police quickly overwhelmed. The violence escalated into buildings. The police were supported by outside agencies. After 2 days, the White House authorized the deployment of federal troops and the National Guard to quell the rioting. In the end, the violence ended and thousands were arrested. However, the National Guard were criticized for killing 9 rioters and with little provocation. The police were also accused of abusing residents during the chaos. The rioters were blamed discriminatory housing policies and excessive police brutality in black neighborhoods. Dogs barking and mums complaining at the dogs. Okay. Brutality in black neighborhoods. The state has pledged to review these concerns and expand minority hiring in government. However, many whites are now accusing the government of legitimizing the rioters and radicals. Unfortunate things. Anyway, more important things. Can I do this in 5 years? Yeah, I think I can. The principle of dictatorship of the proletariat has necessitated that the party leadership should serve the proletariat without regular transitions of power. Comrade Stalin himself served over 3 decades in his role as General Secretary of the party. However, now that we have achieved a developed form of socialism, we can place term limits on leadership positions. On leadership positions within the party, courage included, and introductions some fresh blood into our ranks. Indeed. No, it's not fun. You're drastically reducing housing bureaucracy. Get modern structural theory. What you're doing? You're scapegoating warmongers in the Kurdish Workers' Party. You're getting free market capitalism. You're declaring homosexuality as a mental illness. You're requesting Eastern Bloc drilling experts. That's not what I asked for. Okay, helicopter projects. You're beginning a media reform. You're getting submarine projects. You're expanding academies. You're allowing more upward mobility. You can't do anything. You're expanding chemical industries, and you're stabilizing the zloty. You can't do stuff. China can't do stuff. This seems more important. So they're moving their capital. Pakistan moves their capital to Islamabad. No, they're still in Faisalabad. Today, the 20th anniversary of independence of Pakistan, government officially announced its new capital at Islamabad. The government gave a Greek architectural firm the contract. To design the capital, with construction overseen by senior federal and military officials. Many observers note the pleasant grid plan and breathtaking Margarala Hills serving as apex. Pakistani officials praised the cleanness and organization of the new city. Experts believe the city will quickly attract many Pakistanis eager to new opportunities. Aside from its openness and temperate climate, the city is closely connected to Pindi, the host of the GHQ. Although a great deal of pride amongst those, there are concerns the new capital is only benefits to the military and those communities in large recruit from. Interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, what did you guys have been up to down in Onduro? And your expanding academies? Again, new equipment. No idea, no idea. No idea, can't intervene. You. Hey, we got termites. You can't do anything. You're getting radar projects. You can't do anything. You're getting expanding intel networks. You're building air force. You're socializing healthcare. You're getting Soviet economic military aid. Naval development. You're not both now independent, so that's good. I'm probably gonna public you. You then just what's you do in. You're not doing anything. You're getting American advisors. You're not doing anything. 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 Anyway, the People's Control Commission in regional shopworks. The People's Control Commission is an unsung hero of Soviet democracy across all Union millions of volunteers among other people scrutinize the activities of local and regional party officers, ensuring the corrupt officials and wreckers meet swift justice. Their authority should also extend to the regional shops, so that workers may truly protect the means of production from any would-be capitalists among the managerial ranks. I think that says at the end. Yeah. So close. Oh, it's Kingdom again. PP2222. Establish pretendant state. Creating the United People's Republic of Tanzania. What else should I send freedom to next? Yeah, send it to Kenya. I'll isolate Uganda, and then I'll take Uganda. Soon we'll have East Africa controlled by me. You're expanding planetary economic cooperation. You're declaring neutrality indeed. Israeli Arab affairs. So the 6-day war is coming soon. I bet since they're allied, Israel's gonna lose. Sucks to you, Israel. Oh, there's a new general secretary. Brezhnev doesn't exist. So we got a hardline revisionist. or at least conservative, Stalinist type, back in power. Hell yeah. When does that him? 82 days, okay. I don't think I've set a timer, god damn it. 15. Alexa, set time for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
That's really hard. Actually, halfway through the video, it's probably not. I think we can get at least starting on a soft lunar landing. Now, where was it? Oh, yes. Expand the refrigerator production. In the West, even the poorest of working families can afford a refrigerator in their homes, yet more often than not, this necessity of modern life finds itself restricted to the homes of apparatchiks. As part of a wider program, an investment in consumer goods, special care must be given to enough refrigerators for every Soviet home. Another attack of the day. Attack of the day. As Dean would say before his Dean scream, we're going to Congo, then Tanzania, then Kenya, then Uganda, then Algeria. Yeah, Algeria. Then Mali, then Niger, maybe. Then, yeah, I really didn't run this through. Then we're gonna go to Saudi Arabia. Then Jordan, Lebanon. And then we're going to take Iraq. And then the entire globe. Yeah! That was terrible, I know, but still. The point remains. So its dependent state creating the People's Republic of Kenya. The Herbal Summit, that's going to be in the news a bit. Oh, well done. Charilos Florakis. You're suppressing Arab rivals. You're creating agriculture brought to northern Ukraine and provide plans and for party lines. You're launching a third 5-year plan. Again, the October coup, that's going to be bad. I hope it isn't where when it finishes, its insta goes to one of those things. Because if so, I'm going to be so pissed. I'm so miffed. Well, as the wise words of a mighty man once said, other than hacking is best for all, I'm going to use the chaos of the Idi Amin coup to overthrow the Ugandan government. Need to use this to get that. Expand rural shop networks. Many of the rural shop regions of our motherland have little to no access to grocery stores and therefore are at real risk of food insecurity. We will expand the number of quality of shops in rural areas so that all citizens will have access to enough food for their families. I am still at majority control over the nation. I hope they find the right choice. Oh, the Herbal Summit has been a success. In doing so, they are now blatantly breaking it by supporting Iranian Kurdish resistance. Truly, I don't know which document to say. Would it be... Oh god, which tree should I say? Anything to do with Israel not bombing its neighbours. Just they break immediately and then bomb the neighbours. Or ceasefire in Gaza or something like that. I don't know. Today, diplomats from both the Kurdish Democratic Republic and the Imperial State of Iran, it's now the Republic of Iran, it's communist and it's led by us, met in Erbil to sign a historic peace agreement, the so-called 9-point Treaty of Erbil, outlining the following: a bilateral agreement to permanent demilitarization of northern Iran, as well as a future territorial exchange between both countries, Kurdish payments of no less than 100 billion in reparations over a 10-year period, the return of all prisoners of war and weapons of Iranian authorities, a Kurdish guaranteed respect to religious and cultural and ethnic rights of Iranians and Shia Muslims within their borders, and an Iranian guaranteed respect for the religion and cultural and ethnic rights of all Kurds in their borders, free immigration of Iranian citizens out of eastern Azerbaijan, recognition of the Kurdish Democratic Republic in its borders, a 15-year non-aggression and non-intervention pact they are breaking almost immediately between both parties, and immediate hope to resolve all Kurdish orchestrated covert operations in Iran they are breaking immediately, free and fair elections in Kurdish majority regions in Iran to join the Kurdish Democratic Republic. Commentators of both sides of the Iron Current are ecstatic at the news of this historic agreement. While the future between two Middle East powers is uncertain, many feel optimistic of it as peace and diplomacy once again triumphs over violence, which they are going to break. Anyway, let's watch this coup and hopefully stop the wrong faction from taking over. Hopefully. God damn it. And by the way, I need to check how's Uganda. Block. Well, on a diplomatic trip to Moscow, East German Secretary Johann Koplik was deposed by moderate clan within the Communist Party of Austria, or the Kommunist Partie Österreich, led by the Democratic Franz Jonas. This event was commonly referred to as the October coup. It's likely to bring a new era of East Germany. Jonas has already announced his intention to expel all foreign troops from Austrian soil, break for one-party rule of the Communist Party of Österreich, and allow the Austrian people to reunite across the West Austrian NATO. There is much celebration as possibility of a peaceful Austrian unification. Most likely, the US condemned the Social and call for immediate removal of journalists. Many rumors circulate the possible celebration of water-packed troop movement on the Austrian borders. However, experts in the region believe that due to the mountainous terrain, the potential Austrian resistance and invasion of East Germany is costly endeavor. Interesting. So what will the right ideas will be put in charge? No, Franz Jonas, you will not be allowed to be General Secretary. It will be either Ernst Fischer or Franz Muri. I hope from Franz Muri, but you're okay. You're better, but I can work with you. Okay, you're still doing your thing. You're breaking your own treaty. I have enough. The Marxist-Leninists have taken back control. So, Idi Amin, you damn casual. Wait, so wouldn't that just float them back? It did. Okay, so cheetah bug, tag Uga. Set underscore ruling underscore party Marxist Leninist. It's just calm. Set under ruling, not underscore. Party com. I think I need to put the thing in it. Set ruling party Marxist Leninist. Marxist Leninist is okay. Set ruling party communist. I think it needs to be Marxist Leninism. Set underscore ruling party communism. There we go. Eddie Gibson is back in control. Tag solve. T-debug. There we go. Problem fixed. And no one can see what path they're going down. Anyway, create the Okean Fish Shop Network. The Okean chain of fish markets will serve the state as a state company for the sale of all fish and seafood throughout the Soviet Union. Alexa, stop. 2 days. I can just. Nothing's major is gonna happen in 2 days. For us. Again, a lot of things can happen in just 1 day. Get the Energia. And with that, we can now do manned soft landing and return. It'll take an entire year, but damn it, we will do it. Once they become the German Democratic People's Republic of Nigeria, are going to get full Moscow aligned. So anyway, stuff happened. Austria had a coup attempt. It failed. You straight up can't do anything. Wait, yes you can. You got a multitude of things you can do. You're just not doing it. Here, you're increasing factory productivity. You're immediately breaking your treaty with Iran by supporting and raiding Kurdish resistance. You're expanding the uses of private capital and becoming less communist. It's frauds, a lot of them. I'll be influencing Afghanistan because communist Afghanistan. You're expanding academies, you're getting rock centers, you can't do anything, you're mechanizing research facilities, you're increasing spending, military spending, you can't do anything, you're accepting the partition of Korea, even though Korea is unified. You know, I'm gonna have a communist coup in Japan. Because why not? Screw it. After Afghanistan, we're going to Japan. What else? Oh, right, my other allies. I forgot about those. You're modernizing the Greek power grid. You're doing nothing. You're reaffirming loyalty to Moscow. You're maintaining Soviet approachment. You're getting radar projects. You're not doing anything. You're regaining control. You can't do anything. You're empowering radicals in the Polska Zjednoczona Partia Robotnicza. You're increasing machine exports. You can't do anything. You're building aerial railways. You're not doing anything. You're getting urban renewal. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. You're getting mocks. Expanding urban infrastructure. You're getting tensions with Tanzania. You're both allies. You're getting aluminium from the northern frontier. It's supposed to be revolutionary socialist before you can be that. Well, anyway. That's completely glitched out. Alright, YouTube. You're not doing anything, or can't do anything in Europe, getting capital projects. So with that, I call this video due. we are bigger than ever. People have tried to get their government overthrown and seen what happens with that. And we will show that that the communist system is the only system and shall be obeyed as the only system. For God in glory in heaven, there will be only one system. Is that right, Dawa Tawfiq? I do not know what happens after he wins. He also needs to do this 5-year plans, like, my god. Man. Anyway, I can't wait for this to happen. That would be cool, I guess. It is getting closer every day. We did have the Austrian coup. Just can't wait for this one to pop off. Just 2 focuses away. 2 focuses away. God bless. And in a year's time, we will have a manned soft moon landing and a space station or 2. So anyway, thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. Hope to see you in this match. Limited signing off. Good day, goodbye, goodbye.